Hello everyone, welcome to KD Analyzer. The year is 2024. The memory of 2020 still lingers. Donald Trump, the man who promised to make America great again, had tasted defeat. It was a bitter pill to swallow. The taste? Electoral fraud. At least that's what he kept telling everyone. And you know what? Millions believed him. He was like a prize fighter, knocked down, but not out. His supporters, a sea of red hats, eagerly awaited his return. The American political landscape was a tinderbox, and Trump was holding the match. He knew how to keep the spotlight on himself, and America, whether they loved him or loved to hate him, couldn't look away. The announcement came like a sonic boom. Donald J. Trump was running for president again. Make America strong again, his slogan blared. His rallies were back, bigger and louder than ever. The red hats were out in full force. The chants of USA, USA shook the ground. Trump was back, baby. This time his message was different. No more talk about building walls. This time it was about restoring America's strength. Strength at home, strength abroad, strength in the economy, strength in the military, strength in everything. It was a message that resonated with a nation battered by uncertainty and doubt. Trump crisscrossed the country, his hair defying gravity and logic. He spoke directly to the people, bypassing the media he so often called fake news. He tapped into their anxieties, their frustrations, their yearning for a simpler time. A time when America was, well, great again. He promised to bring back jobs, to restore law and order, to stand up to China. He was their savior, their champion, their Donald. The contrast between Trump and Kamala Harris couldn't have been starker. Harris, the incumbent, ran a traditional campaign. Policy speeches, town halls, carefully crafted messages. It was all very presidential, but it lacked the raw energy, the emotional connection that Trump had with his base. Harris warned about the dangers of Trump's rhetoric, his attacks on democracy. She promised to unite the country, to heal the divisions that Trump had so deftly exploited. But her message seemed to get lost in the noise. The media, obsessed with the Trump show, gave her scant attention. Trump, meanwhile, was a master of the media. He knew how to dominate the news cycle. He understood the power of a good insult, a catchy nickname. He thrived on chaos, on conflict. He was a reality TV star in a political world, and he played the role to perfection. Section 4, Election Night, a nail-biter to the end. Election Night 2024 was not for the faint of heart. It was a roller coaster ride of hope and despair. Early results showed a tight race. The swing states, those battlegrounds that always decide the election, were too close to call. Florida, as always, was a nail-biter. Ohio, too, but it all came down to Pennsylvania and Georgia. The tension was palpable. Cable news channels were in full meltdown mode, their graphics flashing across the screen like a slot machine about to hit the jackpot. Pundits, their voices hoarse from shouting, made predictions they knew were meaningless. As the night wore on, the results trickled in. Trump took the lead in Pennsylvania, then lost it. Georgia was even closer. The nation held its breath. Could it really happen? Could Trump pull off the greatest political comeback in American history? Section 5. The Trump train rolls on, capturing hearts and votes. Trump's appeal, much to the dismay of the coastal elites, went beyond his base. He had tapped into something deeper, a sense of unease, of being left behind, that transcended traditional political divides. He spoke to the forgotten men and women, the ones who felt ignored by the political establishment. He promised them jobs, he promised them respect, he promised them a voice, and they believed him. He was their voice, their champion, their Donald. They flocked to his rallies, they cheered his every word, they wore his name like a badge of honor. He won over rural voters who had traditionally voted Democrat. He appealed to their sense of patriotism, their belief in American exceptionalism. He told them that he was the only one who could make America strong again, and they believed him. Section 6, the 47th president, a new era for America. And then it happened. Pennsylvania went to Trump, and then Georgia followed suit. Donald J. Trump, against all odds, had done it again. He had won the 2024 presidential election. The Trump train had reached its final destination, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. America, and indeed the world, watched in stunned silence. The man who had been written off, dismissed, ridiculed, was now the most powerful man on earth. the 47th President of the United States. Thanks for watching. Hope you like it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. One thing was certain, America would never be the same. Buckle up, America. It's going to be a bumpy ride.